Today, we're challenging a common piece of financial advice: keeping your money in a savings account. While savings accounts do have their uses, they may not be the best choice for building wealth over the long term. So let's dive into 15 reasons why a savings account might not be the ideal place for your money and explore some alternatives to consider. Let's get started. This is Wealthlocity. Here you create, protect, and grow your wealth fast. Savings accounts typically offer very low interest rates, often less than 1% per year. In recent years, even high-yield savings accounts have struggled to offer rates above 2 or 3%. With such low returns, your money grows very slowly. Over a decade, you may see only a few $100s in interest, even on a substantial balance. At this rate, your money isn't keeping up with inflation, which means it's essentially losing value. Inflation refers to the increase in prices over time, which reduces your purchasing power. If your savings account earns 0.5% interest, but inflation is 3%, you're effectively losing 2.5% in real terms every year. Inflation means that the same amount of money buys less over time. So even though the balance in your savings account appears stable, its actual value decreases as inflation outpaces your interest earnings. For long-term savings, this can be a big disadvantage. Money sitting in a savings account misses out on growth opportunities in higher yield investments like stocks, real estate, or bonds. While these investments carry risks, they also have historically offered much higher returns than a savings account. Opportunity cost means you're missing out on the chance to grow your money at a faster rate. For example, a well-diversified stock portfolio might return 7 to 10% annually over the long term, which can significantly grow your wealth. By keeping funds in a low-interest savings account, you're passing up this growth potential. Minimal compound growth. Compound interest is the idea that your earnings generate more earnings over time. But with savings accounts, the interest rate is so low that compounding has little effect, and growth is extremely slow. Compound growth is a powerful way to build wealth, but it only works effectively with a decent interest rate. With a typical savings account rate, you don't see much compounding benefit, and your money remains stagnant, especially over long periods. Savings account fees. Some savings accounts come with fees, especially if you don't meet minimum balance requirements or make frequent transactions. Over time, these fees can erode your balance and cancel out any interest earnings. Imagine earning $10 in interest over a year, only to pay $15 in monthly maintenance fees. Fees can quietly eat away at your savings, reducing the already low returns to negative territory. Always check for fees and consider fee-free alternatives if available. Lack of flexibility. Most savings accounts have withdrawal limits, often restricting you to 6 transactions per month under federal regulations. Going over this limit may incur additional fees or restrictions. If you need regular access to your money, a savings account might be inconvenient. Limiting withdrawals may be okay for emergency savings, but if you're using this account for other purposes, these restrictions can make managing your money challenging. Savings accounts offer no diversification. Your money is entirely in cash, which doesn't benefit from the growth potential of other asset classes like stocks, bonds, or real estate. Diversification helps protect your wealth by spreading it across different asset classes. Relying solely on a savings account means you're missing out on this balance, making your portfolio more susceptible to inflation risk and offering limited growth. Interest earned on savings accounts is considered taxable income. Unlike certain investment accounts like IRAs or 401(k)s, savings accounts don't offer tax advantages to help grow your wealth. Interest from a savings account is taxable, meaning a portion of your already low returns goes to taxes. Tax-efficient accounts can help maximize your earnings by allowing your money to grow tax-free or tax-deferred, something a regular savings account can't offer. While it's a good idea to keep some cash on hand for emergencies, the low interest rate in a savings account means that your emergency fund won't grow meaningfully over time. An emergency fund that earns minimal interest loses purchasing power over time. You want your emergency savings to be easily accessible, but options like high-yield savings accounts, money market accounts, or even a combination with short-term investments may offer a better balance of growth and accessibility. Savings accounts aren't ideal for long-term goals, such as retirement or buying a home, because they don't provide the growth needed to meet these milestones. Big financial goals require your money to grow significantly over time. Savings accounts don't provide enough returns to help you build the wealth needed for long-term objectives, which means you may fall short of your goals if you rely solely on a savings account. Savings accounts don't contribute to your credit score or credit history. Unlike credit cards or loans, maintaining a savings account won't improve your credit profile or make it easier to access credit. A healthy credit score is essential for major purchases like a home or car. While a savings account may be helpful, it doesn't actively contribute to your credit profile, meaning you'll need to find other ways to build credit. Having a savings account can create a false sense of security, where people keep excessive amounts of cash for comfort. This can prevent them from exploring growth opportunities in other investments. While it's good to have some cash on hand, too much can hold you back from achieving greater financial success. By putting more money to work in higher yield assets, you're giving yourself a better chance to grow wealth rather than letting it stagnate in a low-interest savings account. Savings accounts don't generate passive income beyond the minimal interest. Investments in dividend stocks, rental properties, or bonds can provide regular income streams that help grow your wealth independently. Passive income is a powerful tool for financial independence. Relying solely on a savings account deprives you of these opportunities, which can greatly enhance your income over time and reduce your dependency on salary alone. Relying solely on a savings account means you're not learning about other investment options. By exploring different asset classes, you can increase your financial literacy and find better ways to grow wealth. Understanding various investments is crucial for long-term success. If you're only using a savings account, you miss out on valuable financial education, which can limit your ability to make informed choices and achieve your financial goals. Today, there are many alternatives to traditional savings accounts, including high-yield savings account certificates of deposit money market accounts and even low-risk bonds. Each of these options can provide higher returns than a standard savings account. Maximizing your returns without excessive risk is possible with these alternatives. A high-yield savings account or a certificate of deposit can provide better interest rates while maintaining low risk, giving you a chance to grow your money faster than a regular savings account would. And that's it. 15 reasons why a traditional savings account might not be the best place for your money. While savings accounts do serve a purpose, they're not ideal for long-term wealth building. Consider these points and think about exploring alternatives that can help you reach your financial goals faster. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with anyone who might benefit. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video with more money in your pocket.